What is up, everyone? This is going to be my Briar jungle video, and I'm going to show you guys the build I've been going on Briar, and that's felt really good for me, and I'm going to explain everything you need to know to play this champion like the very best. For starters, we're always going to solo Raptors if we can. I find it to be the most effective clear on Briar, and it sets up really nicely for the second Raptors. When you play Briar, you have to play towards farming. She's a farm jungler, so you have to understand that. The build, I personally like Propane Hydra. I think it's a really good item. And it feels really good to rush it. Here we're going to auto once. We're going to auto one more time and then use our W as an auto attack reset. Second auto just helps us line it up very nicely. And there, if you see how I was able to get that last auto activation. As you practice it, you can wait around a bit and get better at that auto attack activation. So instead of doing red, I like to do Krugs. I find it to extend my red buff duration. It feels really good. You can smite here. And just make sure you get that last auto off there. Depending on where you're dashing, sometimes it can be a bit tricky. Here, we're just going to E just to get rid of the small ones. We just want it out of our way. Here I'm against Nocturne. So Nocturne jungle, relatively strong. His game pattern is more towards farming though, so he's going to be farming. So I'm not really worried about him invading me. Though Briar, the benefit of her too is she's a very anti-invade champion. She's really good at preventing invades. He's very hard to lock down. So here, mid situation, we have a Castle, and that's even more important. If you have a mid situation where your mid is like low priority, no push or anything like that, it's even more important to play heavily into your farm to make sure you get all your jungle camps that you need to, succeed. So here we do the Q animation cancel. There I W'd a bit early, but generally you want to wait to the very last auto. And just utilizing auto attack resets are very important. Here, Q, auto attack into E animation, into right click, which is another auto attack, into the W cast. Very good. Just here we smite at the very end. And generally your bleed will always do around 100 damage before, despawn triggers and all that kind of stuff. So you always want to play around that. Here I always play for this level 4 timer. I honestly don't really care what else is going on. I just really play towards that angle. And here we want to play for crabs, so Nocturne is ganking. He'll end up showing here, or he'll end up showing top side. For me, I don't see him yet, so I assume he's not here. So we're just going to start the crab. We're going to save our abilities for a couple more seconds, and then we're just going to go on here. Whenever you Q on something like a jungle camp, it just locks you in on the target. So even if Nocturne comes, the second I Q it, it prioritizes. Here we're just going to get the auto. I'm going to E in advance. They're unfortunately not really strong enough to fight that situation. Remember we talked about what items are we going for? We're going for Hydra. So we want the Tiamat buy. Usually you want to go Brutalizer if you can get the component, but this game we want Propane Hydra, Brutalizer. We have enough, we usually buy that first, but we don't, so we just go for the Tiamat. And here we're just going to speed up our clear. We just want to use our Q, auto attack into E, into right click, into W, into Tiamat. That's the general gist of how you clear. And here we always want to play for Void Grubs. I think Void Grubs, when you're a farming jungler, it just gives you so much power. It just gives you extra gold income. They're just really, good objectives to get. Here this guy's very killable. So what we're going to do is we're going to go walk up right away. We just need Aatrox to be ready. So here we're going to W. Tiamat, and pretty much kill there. If they're ever past midpoint, you can run people down pretty well, especially because I have my item buy. I feel pretty good about fighting in that situation. Here, Void Grubs, like I said, we see Nocturne here, so I'm going to pull them out. If you want to do them easily, all you have to do is pull them all out around here. And then your W AoE applies on all of them. You see how fast I actually do it. And here, when you have 2 smite charges, you just smite and kill one right away. And it's just like a perfect situation where I just pull them all out. I'm able to do them. The AoE is very nicely done. And we're just ready to go. Here, Nocturne could take my bot side, but I don't really, honestly, I don't care too much about it. I think it's fine. So I'm just going to play to the Raptors. Comboing generally is to just, dash with your abilities. Here, 100 HP, we can always let it drain down. Nocturne's trying to do a play here, so we're just going to counteract it. We can't really use our W to, you know, dash over walls. There's a jungle camp there because it's going to lock us on the jungle camp. Here I'm going to play for crab because if we do crab, we're going to get 6. And then we can just fight right after 2. Smite it to just increase the missing health damage. Very easy done. Here I don't know if it's warded or not behind them. There's a chance, but Himiru's dropping the ward there. Nocturne is still 5. I think he might try to do like, you know, some jungle camps. He might come for his red buff. And if he does come, I'm kind of down to fight him, so we're just going to pull that a bit. Here, he hasn't shown yet, so I assume he's on a base. Or else he should have been here. Got that spell shield off, unfortunate. Here, I actually think we can win. But with our Q down, it's a bit tricky there. Personally don't mind waiting. I know he's going top side, but there's a chance he peeks here. His raptors are spawning anyway, so I'm going to take them anyways. Just wondering if TF is going to react. TF doesn't react, we just heal them. And actually, because our base armor is relatively good for the second Void Rub, also, what's good is I have the Brutalizer base, so I'm pretty happy to base right now. Ganking mid is not, you know, that easy for me. I think it's just easier for me to do. The topside jungle base here, I feel pretty good about this. From here, my mindset is like, okay, Nocturne went topside. He's probably clearing out his topside. I did use R. He's going to have R advantage. He might R top. He might invade me. With TF moving, that could be a problem. But if I catch him on my jungle, I'm okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start the red and just pull it into a position that I feel like I could get out of quite easily. So here I find this position very safe. So here he goes on his R. I think he R's top here. Yeah, looks like a top side. I think with Cassidon move here, we can definitely kill. We just need the wave to push in and crash. Just let the wave go first, buddy. I'm telling you. Okay. Now we go. Very nicely done by me. You see how I have buffered? Pass it in, please. You see how I buffered the E with the crowd control? So once CC is about to hit you, you just want to buffer it with your E. Your E just channels through every kind of CC. So it's like Nocturne's about to fear me. I have my E going. I'm quite happy with that situation. Here I want my Hydra, so I'm pretty much gonna wait for it until I have it, then I'm gonna go on the map. Or could R down mid. Probability of hitting it 50-50. Okay, we got something. So Profane Hydra, really good timer there. Also, Void Grubs are spawning. A few options. Do I go bot side for Crab or do I go top side for Void Grub? If you know me, I think Grubs are just... like, if your champion can do Grubs really quickly and really easily, there's like no reason not to just do them. So here you just want to pull them out. This is a perfect spot because my AoE just hits all 3 of them at the same time. And then I'm just able to kind of heal on them all if I just spread my autos. You see how fast Briar and some other champions can be doing them. This is the imbalancement of it. There's some champs that can do it really quick. I mean, there's a free objective. Other champs can be quite hard to do them. Here, if I want to know what camps he has up, looks like he's going bot side. Is his blue up? He's top side is up, so he actually skips some camps. So here we're just going to do his Gromp. Even though I haven't really been farming my jungle as much, I think it's okay in this situation. Because I'm also able to farm his jungle, so my CS is relatively good. Here, I'm just going to start the hitting. I'm going to auto. So he's R'ing, most likely bot side. So I do have an angle to dive him if the wave is good. And they're playing for dragons, so for me, I would probably dive because the bot play looks like it's already over. So for me, I want them to just, I want the Aatrox to just push and we just fight him on this wave. But this guy's not pushing, so now I just look like a fool trying to fight here. CC, Mertrez is quite good here. Again, I could R here. So if I want to hit a far R, all I have to do is, I run as close as possible until I feel quite confident of the direction that they're going to go. But I don't think it's going to hit. Oh, never mind. I mean, I knew they would move if they hear the sound, but I didn't think it would hit them so beautifully. I'm the best Briar in the world, so that's just how it goes. There we have 6 Void Grubs, so my team will be able to just take those plates quite easily. While for me, this is like a perfect angle. What we call it like a farm mode. This is like super farm mode, so we just gotta activate it. Just activate farm mode. And this is where I'm just gonna like power farm and make sure we do as much, you know, clearing as we can. So now with the Titanic or with the Hydra, you can, this one does bonus if they're below half, which is actually quite easy to proc. So when jungling, it doesn't really matter as much but when you're fighting some champions, sometimes you can just use it while they're below half and just kind of like Q auto and save your W for like the next target, which can be like a very big thing. And here you're like, this is like the benefit, you know, I really, you know, it's really important to find these sort of farm angles, because when you kill like 2 people off the map, the game starts to slow down a bit. It just gives you a lot of benefit. Here, I don't hate fighting him. I just have to get into range. Our damage is very insane. You should feel really confident to just fight pretty much anyone. Here with the 6 Void Grubs, I'm going to just auto towers too, because, you know, it just speeds up the entire process. With the Void Grubs, you can see the babies just spawning. I don't know why he's not autoing. I just kind of want to get first tower, but this is just my damage. You can see how broken it is. The true damage with the Void Grubs, insanely good. So what we're going to do here is we're going to drop a ward there just to see if the York rotates. And we're just going to counter jungle the rest of the guys' jungle camps. This is a bit greedy because I think there might be people, so I have to be a bit cautious when I do it. So I want to be around the blast plan. Here I'm going to R him right after. Yeah, I knock him into the wall. I hit him with that R right after. Beautiful combo there. Beautiful. So this is generally where I decide whether I want to go into like more lethality or do I want to go more bruiser. For me, if I want to go more lethality, I find opportunity to be a very good item. Right now, lethality items are a bit overtuned. Having like 1 just complements. Having 2 just complements the kit so well. But I also think this item extremely good on Briar too. The Shadow Sundered Sky is really good. So I usually end up getting a 3rd if I'm going to go for it. Here, I just want to get him on. Okay. I don't think we can dive. There, I just wanted to get on top. The second you get on them with Halo Blades, all the kind of runes and all that stuff, very strong, very impressive for the enemy team. And the healing is just insane. Lethality is just extremely strong right now. Hubris is also a very good item, but Hubris is much better if it's something you kind of want to rush. That wave I could be getting it, but it's okay. Here, if I'm fighting Nocturne, I can use potentially the Titanic Hydra to proc his spell shield. Or the Profane Hydra, sorry. Here I just want to hit R if I can. If not, I'll just... Below half, I use my Hydra. I mean, technically I didn't have to R there. Just to be safe, if this guy was stronger, hitting R there would guarantee, you know, the kill. But you see how I kind of, like, in those situations where I'm getting them low, I just wait for them to get below half, then I use my Hydra. Like we talked about, Profane Hydra does bonus damage when they're below half. It's like an extra 100. But if I feel like I'm not going to get them below half, then I generally adjust how I play. Here, I don't know what's going on, but... Very interesting situation. I mean, the comboing when you have these two items together is just insane. You just have to not be too behind. And you get to like reap the rewards pretty much. I mean, with the damage, you just kind of backdoor these things too. Very, very good. I should be playing for Dragon, right? But I'm sort of like in the zone of killing people. I'm very strong. I think I could just change the outcome here. Here we just Titanic and grab Profane Hydra, easy peasy. He's in the zone, Kagami. Kagami is in the zone. Why is his eyes glowing? He's in the zone. Here, same thing. Either one we could one shot. Problem is the blind will negatively affect me, but interesting. For some reason I thought they were there. 700 gold pretty much from that tower, that's insane. Yeah, I should have probably been there for Dragon. I'll accept my mistake. Why are they still chasing me? Here, even if I'm low, I can heal up pretty nicely. Pretty much full health, just like that. Okay, maybe that throw was not ideal. Maybe that one was not ideal. And for items, I'm mostly for armor, DD. I find DD to be the most effective. I think it's very good. Eclipse, not bad as well. I just wish Eclipse gave you movement speed instead of like just the shielding. But when you're going this kind of build, you're definitely low on HP, so Eclipse shield can grant you a lot of benefit. Yeah, I should have played for that Dragon, but I got lost in the sauce of it. Also, that def not good. MF is getting strong. But I do want to play for Baron. I also want to play for objectives after. So we try to play for objectives. We want to get kills, then objectives. We can translate all this kind of stuff together. It can be very good. Here I'm going to R because I think it might turn into a fight. Oh my god, I actually just got Hail Married! Okay, no more throwing. No more throwing. No more throwing. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. That shroom kind of fucked me there. Lethality MFR is like god tier, so we have to avoid that. Dude, what? Okay. Objectives, guys. Objectives. Play for objectives. Focus your mind on objectives. Your mind must be concentrated around objectives. Dragon timers. Third dragon should have been ours. I should have been there ready to go. Playing a dangerous game with the ball lane was not important. There, my R missing. I should just gave up on the chase. I should have went for my jungle. Like, you really have to play around your R as like your engaged ability. If it misses, sometimes you just have to kind of accept it. This guy, killing him would be nice. I don't think I need to R to kill him. I want to save R in case they do Baron. Here, I think I can R down mid in my head. "60-second R cooldown." It's not a big deal to miss that. Also, just want to get my team vision. Remember, we want to E if we can to buffer CC, but yeah, I mean, the AoE damage on this build's insane. Like, if you do this build in your whatever division, I promise you, you're just gonna delete people. The amount of healing you bring to... Listen, I'm not trying to sell you on some, like, snake oil. I'm trying to sell you on things that work, man. Things that are efficient, strong. Things that speak to me. Also, I think we can burn. But I don't think Aatrox is gonna help me, unfortunately. Thing is, I don't think I will die. I just don't think I can die while I'm on it, because I have my W cooldown reduction is quite short. And my W, when you're below half, you start to heal more. I mean, Briar's kit in general heals a lot more as she gets lower. So your Q is kind of worthless on jungle. Here, if you want to execute, you can just do W execute. Oh my god, I almost messed that up. Oh, who did I hit? I guess we're going in. Didn't mean to hit you, TF, but targets to targets. Man, or just shoots me. Just shreds me, man. I gotta catch up to that. First, I think DD is really good here, so I'm gonna go DD. If you want armor shred with a lethality heavy build, you go into Grudge. Grudge is really OP for lethality. Honestly, that play was really good for us, so yeah, as long as I play for this dragon, we don't give them Dragon Soul, they're pretty much gonna bleed out. And I try to play heavy into the farm. I think you have to play really heavy oriented into farming. A very important play style. I think if you don't play well around farm, it's hard to climb. Like, a priority, like the cool plays and all that kind of stuff, they definitely come later. While it's more important initially to be like working on the farming components, as if you want to pop off and all that kind of stuff, it definitely will take time. But you'll eventually get there. Dude, I really didn't think I was gonna get deleted there. That's crazy to me. I should have saved my arm. I think... I really didn't think I was gonna get deleted there. Oh, I'm sweating. Is it hot in here, or what's going on? Oh, dude. Saved by the bell. Just saved by Caston. Engaging on the front line, not ideal, I'll be honest. Preferably, I get on some of the backline targets, but it is what it is sometimes. $70 AD is not bad though. This item's quite nice to have later. It depends what kind of build are you going for. The hit and run aspect of this item build and all that stuff. Here sometimes I just hit, I throw it out and then... What the fuck? Here I'm gonna E in advance. Man, I guess I kill him. Like, was it my intention to fight there? No, but... E in advance because CC is about to hit. I mean, sometimes random R's literally turn into god tier moments on Briar. The champ is confused. Alright, GG. That's a good way to end. My last build, if I need MR, I'd probably go Maul or Wits End. Generally Maul, but I hope you guys like that. We gotta fight her. This damage is insane, by the way. Bro. It's just so much fucking damage. Even the healing on this item, not bad. I hope you guys like that video. Be sure to like, subscribe if you haven't already. Good luck in your games. Good luck on your climb, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.